Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Luke Laska of Byron Center Football. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Man, what a win Friday for you guys. For people that don't know, they beat Forest Hills Central last night. I mean Friday night. On the wildest ways. For people that don't know, kind of remind everybody how you guys did it.
No one scored in the first half, and then the second half we went down 14-7. We had a good run by Caden Krause, and then instead of kicking it to go into overtime, we went for a 2-point conversion, and Blake Otto caught the pass to put us up 15-14 with 15 seconds left.
Yeah. I know you've been a part of some big wins before, but what was it like to kind of be part of all that?
It was amazing. It was such a fun game to play in. It went by so fast, and everybody was just so competitive, and then it just felt good to get that win and be 5-0.
Yeah. 5-0 on the season, the last few years, Byron Center has been, you've had some pretty good seasons so far, but what makes this team just so different from all the others?
I think it's like the way we approach games. Like in practice, everybody's going hard, and we're not taking any team lightly. And I think it's just like the environment that we've created at Byron Center. It just really helps.
Talk about, it all starts with coach. What's Coach Cisco meant kind of done? What was he just kind of meant to all of you guys?
Um, oh, this is hard to explain. It's like he pushes us really hard and like make sure that everybody's focused, but he doesn't like do it through him. We have a player council, and then he'll get it to us, and then with the player council getting on people, it like creates a better culture instead of the coach just yelling.
Yeah.
And I think it brings us together more.
So going into these next four games for this team, what's that going to be like heading in? Because I know you had a pretty good Lowell team coming up. Then of course then you're at Greenville, and then obviously East Grand Rapids is coming up down the stretch too, and then of course Northview to finish out the year. These next four games are going to be big heading a potential postseason, heading into the postseason. But what do you feel like you guys got to do to continue the momentum that you have now?
I think that we just gotta not take teams lightly and just play how we did against Forest Hills to win these next couple games. I think it's all going to be mostly practice and just making sure the little things are corrected.
Okay. Remind everybody what position you play.
I'm a middle linebacker and running back.
So what was it like just overall, we talked to you before the season started, and then how are you now in these first five? How do you feel like going into how so far this season's been going? 5-0 on the year, but how's the defense been progressing so far this year?
The defense has been really good. Our D line has been amazing. Our DBs have covered well, like all year, and it's just fun to play defense with the guys that are out there.
Yeah. Just to Byron Center is just a really good football community. I was I was driving around there this summer doing some stuff. What's it just like to just be a part of all this?
It's amazing. It's so much fun. Home games are always packed. We normally travel pretty well, and everybody just supports the team so much.
Okay, for a lot of people that don't know, you play a lot. You're a busy kid throughout the year. So
Yeah,
you play football, you also play hockey, and you also play baseball too. So what's it like being a three-sport athlete?
it's hard. I get sore. I'm sore all the time, but I don't know. Like the trainers take care of us, and we get enough rest throughout the weeks to be ready for games.
I know obviously with a game like that, how using a lot of teams like to use the weekend for like recovery time. They don't really, do well. They still do stuff, but not as hard as the during the week goes. But what's it going to be like? How do you recover from games?
We have like treatment, like we go into the training room Saturday mornings after games and just like cold tubs, massages, uh, game ready machines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. I know we got to know you last time. Let's get to know you a little bit more. How about that?
All right.
Okay. Favorite sports team?
Uh, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. What's Luke's go-to place for food?
I think I'm still gonna stick with Chipotle.
Okay. Um, Favorite high school memory, football memory so far?
Um, probably last night or not last night, Friday night. I
Yeah.
think that's my favorite right now.
Yeah. I know it was between. I know we talked a little bit before we started recording. I think it's between that or the OT win over Elkhart a few years ago. But
Yeah.
um, let's see. Favorite movie.
Favorite movie? Remember the Titans or Miracle?
Okay. Um, let's see. Hmm. And random one. Favorite food.
Favorite food? Um, Probably just burgers.
Yeah. And then finally, what's an interesting fact that people might not guess about
Ooh. Um, I'm like book smart. Like I keep my grades up,
you? Yeah.
like A's, B pluses, all
That's
that.
awesome.
Most people think that I'm just like all about sports.
Yeah. All right. Well, Luke, thanks so much for talking with us, and best of luck next week against Lowell.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.